everyone should know about giving birth. So the first thing is that you shouldn't focus on the pain, and you just need to focus on the beautiful bundle of joy that has been growing inside of you and now is ready to come out and say hello to the world and to you. And so what I did to get through that is, instead of screaming, I would just kind of say love, 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 love. Even though the contractions are like really, really, really painful, you don't focus on the pain and just focus on the love, and focus on the fact that with every contraction that your baby is like another step closer to meeting you, which is exciting. So that kind of got me through it. The other thing is, do your best, if possible, to have a natural birth, like a vaginal birth. Obviously circumstances, sometimes you can't help circumstances, but I'm talking for those women who really can't handle the pain, and then they end up, say, opting for like a C-section, which some hospitals would probably do for you. And also try not to, do your best not to take any painkillers for it, like strong painkillers or epidural, because one of my friends, she is a twin, and she actually became deaf from having the epidural. It affected her because she was like the twin up the top, and the epidural affected her, and it affected her hearing. So do your best not to take strong medication or epidural if you can. Just think of it this way: our bodies, they were designed to give birth. Us women, we have high pain tolerance, and our bodies are designed to push the baby out. Our bodies know what to do, and our bodies just guide us through it throughout the whole process. So, and also when you're taking in painkillers, anything that goes into your body is going to go to your baby as well, and it's going to affect your baby in one way or another. So that's the first one. So focus on love, not the pain. Second one is, this is a really important one: don't get the cord cut too soon. In a lot of hospitals, it's like an in and out system, and the doctors just are really busy. So once the baby comes out, time to cut the cord. Don't do it. You have every right to say, no, I don't want the cord cut yet. You need to wait for the cord to stop pulsating and stop delivering all the nutrients and blood to your baby, because if you cut it too soon, then you risk your baby losing an extra 20% of blood and nutrients. And when the cord is cut too soon, then you put the baby at risk of getting being more susceptible to getting viruses and catching things. Whereas, when you wait till the cord actually stops pulsating and stops delivering all those nutrients, all the blood, because the blood is still, even after you've given birth, the placenta is still giving the baby nutrients and blood for it, at least another 10-15 minutes. I waited an hour after giving birth, just to make sure that it was fully drained. So that's, I've also I've watched like videos of births, because before I gave birth, I mean, as you do, you look up videos to see what it's like and everything, and you know, you try to look at the good ones. But I looked at ones where the cord was snipped pretty much straight after giving birth, and you could see the babies like blinking and just screaming their head off. They're probably saying, "What the hell did you just do? You just cut off all my nutrients and my blood supply." So don't cut the cords too soon, and you know, at least wait till it stops pulsating. So number 3, you need to know that it's your birth and not theirs. They can't tell you what to do. I mean, they can if you let them, but it's ultimately your birth. I mean, that's why I opted to go with midwives as opposed to doctors, because midwives, they get you. They just, it's all about the mum. It's all about what you want for your birth, and they just cater for your needs. Like, I wanted beautiful birthing music. Like, I made a CD and I wanted the birthing music. I wanted dim lighting. I didn't want the baby coming out to like bright lights. So they had that all in their notes, and I wanted a water birth. So I'll tell you my birth story another time. But it just worked out pretty much exactly to plan. It was really, really beautiful. So it's your birth, not theirs. You don't have to say yes to what they tell you to do. Okay, so know that. Number 4. Sorry, I've got notes, that's why I'm looking down. Okay, so if possible, have a natural birth, have a vaginal birth, because the benefits of having a vaginal birth is that your baby collects, as your baby comes out, your baby collects all the good bacteria from you. Providing you have good bacteria. Did you know that 80% of women who give birth have like vaginal infections? That's pretty full on. Just an interesting fact. So when you give birth naturally, the baby collects the good bacteria, which is really good for the baby. Something that I would do next time is, that I didn't do this time, is I would take probiotics. And like, or even like eat sauerkraut or something, just to kind of boost my good bacteria, because so there's lots of good bacteria for the baby to collect on its way out. Okay, number 5. Now this is really important, because a lot of doctors, nurses, midwives know not to do this. They clean the baby after it's born. Now I know you would want to do that because it's got a lot of white gunk on it and it looks really gross and everything, but that white stuff actually serves a purpose. It serves to protect the baby's skin, and it serves to moisturize the baby's skin. So because like, you've noticed some babies that are like cleaned automatically, they have really dry skin, and then they suffer from dry skin, then they suffer from eczema. So you need to leave the white stuff on the face, which is called on the body, which is called vermix, and it hardens and it looks gross and everything, but it goes away after like 5 days. But it moisturizes the skin, it prevents eczema, it prevents the baby having dry skin. And like a lot of people said about like our baby, they said, oh, you know, your baby's skin's so beautiful, you know, what's your secret? And it's just, you got to leave the vermix on, okay? Don't wash it off, and don't bathe your baby for the first like 2 weeks at least. Let the vermix stay on for at least 2 weeks. And then we gave our baby we gave Christina her first bath probably, it was about 3 weeks. Okay, so those are five things that you need to remember about giving birth and the health of your baby. Thanks.